Hi, thanks for checking out this video. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about EFT, which is emotionally focused therapy, and the work that I do with couples. So originally, when I started working with couples, I was following the traditional model of couples counseling, which teaches reflective listening. And I was given a tool called the communication wheel. And it's actually a really great tool for assertive communication. You're making I statements, and you start with the situation and talk about what you think, what you feel, what you need, what you want, and what you're willing to do. Great tool, right? Like, who can't stand to learn to communicate a little more assertively with I statements? So I would teach it to couples in the office, and they'd practice it. It would look beautiful. They'd go home to work on it, and they would come back to their next session, and they would say, oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. We thought we had it down, but we got home, and all of a sudden, we found ourselves in a screaming match again. So this would happen repeatedly, and I went to a conference a few years ago where Sue Johnson, who is one of the originators of emotionally focused therapy, was speaking. And she was the first speaker I heard. And when she started talking about emotionally focused therapy, I cleared my whole schedule so I could hear her speak every time, because what she talked about really resonated with me. And it was that missing piece of the work I'd been doing with couples, because the whole point of hers was to be emotionally focused. So whereas the traditional model, it was more about shutting down those scary emotions and just kind of learning this very logical model of communication and very calmly reflecting what we heard back. It's not really realistic for humans, right? Because we aren't Vulcans, we're humans. We have that whole wide range of emotion, and especially in our most personal relationship, we are deeply attached to that person. So all of our fears come up. And that's actually what EFT is based in, is attachment theory. So when someone starts to feel really scared in their relationship and they feel like they might be losing their partner, or they're not being heard or understood, they can become insecurely attached, where they become anxious or avoidantly attached, right? And that's when all those loud and scary emotions come up. So EFT acknowledges that, and what we do is we start to go beneath the surface of the emotions to talk about what's really going on, to help couples share those more vulnerable emotions so they can start to reconnect and form that secure, loving attachment again. So I love EFT. That's a pretty rough description of it. And like I said, the communication wheel, it's great. I still use it, but I tend to use it more if I'm working with someone in individual counseling who is sharing that they're struggling with their partner. And you can't really do EFT with one person, so I'll share the communication wheel because it's a tool, right? And I let them know that there are limitations to it, but it can be helpful. And I'm actually going to make a video teaching the communication wheel as well, because like I said, who can't stand to benefit from assertive communication? But for work with couples, I really like the EFT focus on those raw emotions. I also encourage you to check out my resource page. I have links to Sue Johnson's books on EFT, and they would be great to read as you're considering therapy or while you're in therapy, as just giving you more of an understanding. And also John Gottman's books. He has done a lot of research on couples, and the two go really well hand in hand. So if you feel that I can help you, please give me a call or message me, and I will give you a call back, and we can chat and see if we'd be a good fit to work together. All right, thank you. Have a great day.